Okay, so we'll wait for some time, then we'll begin. Okay, good evening to everyone, my friends.
Good evening, भैया.
Okay, how are you
Good
all?
evening, sir.
Just call me Bhaiya. No, sir. Okay. So how was the day? How are you all?
Fine.
Okay.
Fine, sir. Fine.
Okay. And everybody at home, fine. Okay.
Yes.
Fine,
Yes.
भैया.
Good, good. So are we ready to begin today's session? Yes. So
Yes.
I will
Yes.
just start with one of the thought of the day. Then I asked everyone to come prepared with one word and along with its meaning. So have you come prepared?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, bhaiya.
fine. So let's jump into thought of the word for the day. So are you able to see my screen?
No.
Okay, wait. Okay, now are you able to see?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Ratan Tata said, I don't take right decision. I take decision and then make them right. So can you understand the gravity of this line? What does it mean?
Yes.
Anyone? Come on, Dhiraj, Samiksha, Parth, Aman.
Yes,
Anyone?
भैया.
Sir,
I know.
every decision is not right, so we should pick one of them and make them right.
Yes, correct.
You have to work hard for making that decision.
Yes, come up once again, Dhiraj, then after Samiksha.
We
Ye-
have to work hard for making that decision right.
Very correct. Okay. Samiksha?
भैया, can I tell it in Hindi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wait, son, let Samiksha tell.
Should we just take decisions, make right?
Yes. So the thing is, we have to take decision, which is more important. As everybody, you just told now. Yes, Naman, you were telling something.
हाँ भैया, मैं ये बोलना चाहता कि उसमें रतन टाटा बोले हैं कि डिसीजन मतलब मैं पहले डिसीजन नहीं लेता, मैं जब डिसीजन लेता हूँ उसके बाद उसको सही करता हूँ.
Yes, correct. So we have to understand the meaning in a deeper sense, not just what he said, but like Dheeraj said, we have to work hard in order to achieve that decision. Okay. So you will get inspiration from many of us in our daily life, our parents, our teachers. You know how hard everyone has worked. Sonmane sir, our soul mentor. So these are inspirations in our daily life. So we can take the inspiration from them, and you can also ask to your parents that how hard you also see that how hard they are working, but do they tell you that we are working this much hard. No, na. So it is
Yes.
just thing that everyone wants happiness in their life, and they are taking big decisions, and big decisions are taken with decisions only. Small decisions make big decisions. Small efforts make big decisions. So, keeping this thought of the day, we shall begin with today's class. Who is the first speaker?
May I?
Okay,
May I?
Dhiraj. Dhiraj will go first, and then Samiksha would continue after that. And Dhiraj, what is the word which you have learned today?
Actually, it is a so common word in our day-to-day life. It is republic,
Okay, what is the
and
meaning?
so it's a noun, a country that has an elected government, and an elected leader, president.
Okay, so yes, republic means that government of the people, isn't it? So
Yes.
it is a word that signifies unity, and so you have to write this word, and at the end of month, when you look at this word, you will surely recall some of the words. So we will all keep this habit. Okay, I am also learning so many words. When you will say, I will also learn many of the words, so it will be good for every one of us. So just don't take these hard works as a burden. Just live the life simple, keep your targets, and also give yourself some time. Go play around, go play some video games, or not video games, but basically go play outside, because there is corona, you can't play outside. But still, whenever chances, when our situation is improving, then you can go around and play your favorite hobby, listen some music, you can do that thing. Give yourself time, but also stick to your goals, that you have to study this much hour, you have to listen to some news, and whatever you do. And lastly, I will, after the session, I will ask to the NDA aspirants some of the general knowledge, and that general knowledge you will also write in your notebooks. Okay, so Dheeraj, start.
Yes. So hello everybody, myself Dhiraj from class 8. So friends, today my new word is republic. It's a noun, a country that has an elected government and elected leader, president. And so, friends, the thought of the day is either I will come back after hosting Tricolor or I will wrap in it. Thank you, friends, and have a great day ahead. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Okay, Dheeraj, are you not going to continue with some other lecturate?
No, sir, I have think that only.
No, we are always keeping that lecturate as it is. Just we have added that you will come along with one word and its meaning. The lecturate
Okay, I
is,
have
yes, yes.
also. Actually, first I have prepared with my topic. So,
You
may I
can,
see?
yes, you can go on. You can just continue.
So, friends, today my topic is history. History is the study of past event. People know what happened in the past by looking at things from the past, including source like books, newspapers, script, and letters, building and art facts like pottery and tools, coins, and human or animal renames. Libraries achieves the major collect and keep these things for people to study history. A person who studies history is called historian. A person who studies prehistory and history through a person who studies prehistory and history through things left behind by ancient culture is called an archaeologist. A person who studies mankind and society is called uh, the study of the source sources. The methods used to study and write history is called historiography. The people can learn about the past by talking to people who remember things, what happened at some points in the past. This called is oral history. For example, when people who had been a slave and American Civil War survivor got old, some historians record them and talking about their lives so that history will not be lost. So thank you friends and have a good day.
Okay, Dhiraj. Good narration and good topic. History. So, what is important of history? You just told, and what are the various scholars who are studying the history, and you have also told about them. So, yes, we all know what is important is of history in our life, because when we see our history, we come to know what are the things which we can learn from it, and what how we can carry along with our life in our future. So there are great civilizations, there are great archaeological structures, there are various things which are still the learning lessons for ourselves. And we all know that Taj Mahal, and which is one of the seven wonders of the world. So it is true, and we take very much proud in our Indian history, because Indian history has got so much diversity in it. So you can also talk, you can also relate how this history has been helping us. So you will come, you can also talk about on yoga. So when yoga we come across, we it is our history, it is our culture which has given yoga so much great significance in the recent times, because yoga is one of the alternate medication which is now being fruitful across the world. So yes, Dheeraj, it was good narration. Mm,
Welcome.
okay. And one pronunciation which was historian, which people who study history are called historian. Okay, Samiksha, next.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. My topic is on. Sorry, sir. Today, my new word is astonished. The word shows feeling or great surprise and wonder. It is the adjective form of verb astonished. So, my today's topic is on historical places in Aurangabad. The city, originally known as Khadgi, was founded by Ali Kambar in 1610. After the fall of the Nizam Shahi in 1633, the city came under the rule of Mughal. It was later named Aurangabad after it became a headquarter of Aurangzeb. The tomb of Aurangzeb, the last of the great Mughal emperors, is located in Khultabad, Aurangabad district, Maharashtra, India. Historian Jadunath Sarkar wrote the book on history of Aurangzeb in 1915. Aurangabad is also known as City of Gates. Aurangabad has lots of historical places like Ajinta Caves, Ellora Caves, Bibika Maqbara, Krishneshwar Temple, Aurangabad Caves, Daulatabad Fort, the Buddhist caves, Panchaki, Dargah of Pir Islam, Bhadra Maruti, and many more. Aurangabad is famous all over the world for its breathtaking historical sites, including old caves, magnificent forts, majestic places, and impressive museums. Five majestic forts are present in Aurangabad, and there are about 61 historical places in Aurangabad. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, Samiksha. Nice narration, good confidence, and all about Aurangabad, your city. And I also wish to come to Aurangabad once in my life and visit various places, because I am also fond of Ajanta and Ellora caves. We have been studying in our books about it, and we have also seen so much videos of Ajanta and Ellora caves. And yes, Aurangabad is known as the city of gates. So when we talk about our place, we feel so much pride, isn't it? So
Yes.
keep up that confidence, Samiksha, and we should
Yes.
carry on with next speaker. Who is it?
Sir, may
Sir,
I?
may I?
Uh, Sonali, is it you?
Tanishka.
Anushka. Okay.
Tanishka.
Okay, sorry. Tanushka. T. Tango. Fine. You can carry on. After that, Tanay.
Okay, sir. Good
Yes.
evening, friends. Today's my topic is the seven wonders of the ancient world. The seven wonders of the ancient world, from left to right, top to bottom. Great Pyramid of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Statue of Zeus at Olympia, Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, also known as the Mycelium or Mycelius. Col- Cleo- Col- Sir, what is that word? Colossus.
It is called Colossus.
Colossus of Rhodes and the Lighthouse of Alexandria, as depicted by 16th century Dutch artist Martin van Heemskerk. The Seven Wonders of the Ancient World is the and oldest known list of this type, documenting the most remarkable man-made creations of classical antiquity. It was based on guidebooks popular among Hellenes site seekers, and as such only includes work located around the Mediterranean rim and in the ancient Near East. The number 7 was chosen because the Greeks believed it represented perfection and plenty, and because it reflected the number of planets known in ancient time, 5 plus the moon and the sun. Many similar lists have been made for other regions of the world, or for either for the entire world, or which include natural wonders instead of man-made man-made structures. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good confidence, Tanushka. And indeed a good topic because seven wonders, we always study about them. And so you said about various places which I would like to reiterate. The first is Taj Mahal, then the Statue of Liberty, then Colossus, which is actually a statue of Jesus Christ, isn't it? So, and Leaning Tower of Pisa. So these are and others. So these are the seven wonders which have been significantly most important sites across the world. So when we visit these places, we we want to visit these places in our physically, isn't it? So it is good that you should learn more and more about these types of topic. And you could have also said more about Taj Mahal. And okay, it's fine. So we should carry on with next speaker, Tanay. After that, who is it? Tanay. After Tanay,
Sir,
Aradhya, is
sir,
it you?
can I? Yes.
Aradhya, is it you?
Sir, can I after saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think after Tanay, Aradhya will come up. Okay, then Oja.
Sir, my name is Prabhat Sukla.
Okay, fine. Prabhat, you will speak after Aradhya. Tanay, start your narration. Lecture it.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. My today's new word is apologetic, meaning feeling very sorry to something. And my today's topic is India's first BB Ram missile, Astra. Astra is an Indian all-weather beyond visual range active radar homing air-to-air missile developed by Defense Research and Development Organization. It is the first air-to-air missile developed by India. Astra is designed to be capable of engaging target at varying range and altitude, allowing for engagement of both short-range target at a distance of 110 km and long range targets up to a distance of 110 km. Astra has been integrated with Indian Air Force Sukhoi Su-30 MKI and will be integrated with Mirage 2000, HAL Tejas and Mikoyan MiG-29 in the future. Limited series production of Astra missiles began in 2017. Astra is 3.6 meter long with a diameter of 178 millimeter and weighs 154 kg. It uses mid-course inertial guidance driven by fiber optic gyroscope with terminal guidance through active radar homing. It's capable of receiving course correction through a secure data link. The missile's active radar seeker with a homing range of 25 km is supplied by Agat and will be manufactured locally. The seeker can lock on a target with a radar cross section of 5 square meters from a distance of 15 kilometers and enables of bore side launches up to an angle of 45 degrees. Some tests have been conducted in 2017 and 18 using an indigenous seeker developed by Research Center Imarat. Looking up to its successor, Astra Mark II will use dual pulse solid rocket motor for extended reach and better kinematics during the kill phase. The missile will share smokeless propulsion of its predecessor Mark I, whilst newer technology being implemented in other missile program of DRDO like Barakat and Rudram 1. A future variant Mark III based on solid fuel ducted ramjet SFDR engine is being jointly developed by India and Russia. The missile was tested on 30 May 2018 and was further carried out on 8 February 2019. The aim of the program to develop an indigenous missile rivaling PL-15, AIM-260 and MBDA Meteor missile with a range of 350 km. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good, Tanay. And your word was apologetic, isn't it? So, apology, we all know what it is meaning. The meaning is to seek pardon. Okay, pardon means to say sorry to someone. Then you must keep that notes of your words, all of you. So Tanay, the topic was missile system Astra. So Astra, yes, it is one of the most capable and most recent development of the DRDO. So rightly said that it is a air-to-air missile system, and it is being attached with the Sukhoi and the Mirage aircrafts. So it has been a biggest achievement. And do you know which is the program, which is the parent program of this missile system? It was integrated uh, missile development system, so, which was APJ Abdul Kalam, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam only started this program, and it was successful in
Yes,
finally
sir.
in.
In 1990 it was started.
Yes, and it ended successfully in 2008. And you gave the idea about the data about 2018 when the Astra was finally used. And we see that these types of weapons are very, very important. And recently, the proclamation has been increased and production also have been increased. So next is Aradhya.
Can I next?
Yes, Vaishali. After two speakers. Aradhya, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, come up, speak.
Good evening, all. Good evening, all. I am going to tell you about air pollution. When dust, particle, smoke, and other harmful substance mix with air, the air gets polluted. Polluted air is harmful for humans, animals, and plants. When we inhale polluted air, it causes many health problems such as headaches, sepsis, respiratory disorder, asthma, etc. Air pollution can be reduced by planting trees when most used public transport for traveling and walk or cycle for short distance. We must avoid bursting crackers and burning of vast garbage in the open areas.
Okay, very nice, Aradhya. It is really nice to listen to you. And yes, wait. So, first of all, you all should give one like to Aradhya. All of you, please give one like in the chat box. So, Aradhya, very good topic, pollution. And pollution, you have said very correct that it is very harmful for us, we the human beings. And if we the human beings are facing problems due to pollution, like asthma, you told about it, the sneezing, headache, so all the other creatures on this world, on this planet, also faces problems. So we should reduce this pollution. And yes, we can reduce this pollution by our great up together we can control it. We should use public transport whenever it is uh, we can use public transport whenever it is and we can not always use the private vehicles. So then after we can use cycle also, we should go seldom, कभी कभी हमें साइकिल भी यूज करना चाहिए. So it is good for our health as well as for the air. So next is Prabhat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, after Prabhat, Vaishali.
Sir, firstly, good evening to all of you. Today my topic is technology. So I am saying something related to my topic. I yesterday I am going to my grandmother. My grandmother are living in at this time Mela. He was living in Pipa 5. There was one problem. This is the-
Prabhat,
in the
Prabhat,
way
look
of
at the camera. Don't look at here and there. It will.
yes, sir.
Okay, continue.
Yes, sir. There was a long way for I am going to my grandmother. So in this time, in which time I am going my grandmother. So I am looking in the in the side of Sastri pool. There was a new pool are making and there was a one construction or started. So this is a one type of technology for making a pool. So I am saying my India is very good for construction and technologic things. As you know, the in my prime minister are saying ocals for local. This means I am using in our country things. As you know, there are certain types of thing our people are purchase another country. So the our prime minister are saying I have used in our country country things and and add, additional advertisement in our country things and there are certain types of things are good in technology and there are certain types of bad thing of technology. In the technology they are destroy in our environment, like as a forest forest and forest and atmosphere. There are certain types of bad thing of technology, but person are using in our work are easy. Then the person are not imagine the forest and atmosphere are destroyed in the in the uses of technology. And I am in my last last line is the the technology is better, but I have used only something there is very harmful for our environment. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, Prabhat, well tried. Uh, so it will come up eventually with practice, and you can always go through these recordings. Okay, it will be posted on the YouTube of our Academy channel, so you can look to these videos and you can see that how are you performing, and you can look to your emotions, how you are, uh, your facial expression. तुम अपने चेहरे को देख सकते हो कैसा तुम्हारा चेहरा वर्क करता है जब तुम बोलते हो तो. And
Okay,
by the
sir.
way, in which standard you are, Prabhat?
Sir, I am studying in 8th class. Naman and Ashish are my friends.
Okay, okay. So well tried. Is it first time you are speaking?
No, sir, this is my third
Okay, okay.
class.
Oh, okay. Might be you have spoken few days back also. So it's good. Go with that practice. And about the technology in India, you have told right. Some of the pronunciations you missed it. That it is not vocal, it is vocal. Vocal matlab bolna. Vocal for local, which the Prime Minister has said. So which is
Yes, sir.
regarding Atmanirbharta.
Yes,
So
sir.
find these types of pronunciation, and rightly said that technology, without technology we can't do anything in our daily life. And the English word of pull is bridge.
Yes, sir.
So just do the practice and you will get, you will improve it. So next is Vaishali, and then Om. Okay,
Sir, my name is Yeshvi.
okay, sorry Yashvi. Actually, I will take some time to recall all your names. Sorry for the names to all of you. Okay, Yashvi, you can
It's
continue.
okay, sir. So my word is lunatics. Lunatics means the people who are crazy or stupid. Today, good evening. Good evening, sir and friends. Today, I will tell one story. The my story name, my story title name is the foolish goat. Once upon a time, there was one fox. He was so thirsty. Trust, trust. Oh, sir,
Thirsty.
I
It's
yes,
thirst.
sir.
First
Yes.
say thirst and add ty. Thirsty.
Okay, sir. Thank you for telling. Thirsty. He see one well and go near the well. He see the well water was so deep, and so he think about that. Uh, in what way he can get the water. So he have one idea. He jumped in well and and uh, and the fox drink the water. And now the fox was thinking about he in what way he can get outside from the well. uh, After some time, one goat passed uh, passed through the well and see the fox and asked, "Fox, why are you here?" That fox have an idea to get out of the well. The fox said, "This water is so sweet. You can jump. You can jump in the well, and you also can taste the water of this well." So that goat also jumped in the well, and that fox fox jumped on the goat's back and uh, jumped out from the well, and a- and that goat go goat and the goat
The goat.
and
Yes,
that
yes.
the goat वहाँ पे फंस गई वहाँ पे ही फंस गई थैंक यू
Okay, no problem, Yeshvi. The goat was still left in the well.
sorry sir that the story's moral is that think about to do something.
Okay, yes. That's the moral of the story is think twice before doing something. Okay. And another lesson which we draw out of this story is that we should not trust blindly on anyone. Okay, that
Yes.
just Yashvi told that the goat blindly believed that the water was thirsty, water was sweet. Sorry for that word. So you should always think twice, and that's all. So who is the next speaker? Om, is it you? And
May I?
after Om,
Yes, sir. I can.
okay.
That may
After Om, it would be Krishna and then Vaishnavi. Okay, continue, Om.
Okay, sir. Hello, everyone. Today I am tell you about water in the well. What a farmer needs most for his fields is a good sources of water. Kasim had his eve on well that was just outside the boundary of his field. But Aman, the man who were the well, was a crafty old man. He would not allow anyone to draw water from his well. He told Qasim, "Why do you come to me again and again to beg for the access to my well? I feel sorry to turn down your request every time. I have a suggestion for you. Collect some money and buy the whole well from me." Qasim threw over the suggestion and like it. He knew Ahmad would ask from a lot of money, but he saw his mind you challenges of water running from the well through his field and made of the decision. He took all the savings to Ahmad and bound the well. The next day, he went to the well happily and dug out a channel. But when he began to draw water, there was a surprise in a store for him. Suddenly, Ahmad came forward and announcement. "What are you doing, Qasim? Who dare you touch the water? Is the prince. What do you mean? Ever not? You sold this well to me. Huh? Huh. I sold the well, all right, but not the water in the well. The water cell belongs to me. You cannot use it if you need the water alone with the well. You should have said so. I have a suggestion for you. Pay off pay for the water separately and use it. You can buy fresh water every day. I I don't I don't mind.
Qasim and the sugar to hear Ahmad's around chant. It was so unfair, so unjust. He rushed to Quick and told his the whole story. The Quick was a wise man. He told the cousin to bring Aman down to his court so that the whole hear both sides of the case. Aman was summoned to the court. The Quick held his argument fatally. I see that you are right. Are right. What you have sold is the well. The water is all yours. Is that so? Qasim's whole snack when he heard the quick words Ahmad in his heart of hearts of the overjoyed. He had never thrown the quick old sight with him. My lord, I am so grateful you understand the fine points of the case. The water thus indeed belonged to me. In the case, Ahmad, why are you keeping it in Qasim as well? You have no right to keep you the belongs is his property. You must remove them immediately or leave. You can pay daily rent to Qasim. They he will allow you to use his well. Aman was so the confused that he did not know then what to say. All the peoples present in the court began to lunch, but Qasim was a generous man. He never told Brent much from the rent the was due from him. Thank you, sir.
Okay, what's your name? Sorry, I forgot. You have logged in from Om, na?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Sir, my name is Gayatri.
Okay, Gayatri. So yes, the narration is good. Some of the pronunciation you missed, like it is suggestion. Okay, you said suggestion, something like that. So, what is the moral of the story, Gayatri? Was it the story was Kasim and his well? Gayatri, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So, what was the title of the story?
मोठा
सर
माणूस.
या बाबांनी सांगितलं की
हाँ,
मला आहे ना
या बोलो.
सर कॅन आय स्पीक मराठी
Yeah, you can speak Marathi. I will understand it. Yes, Gayatri, come up. Speak. Okay, there might be some network issue. So we should carry on with Krishna. Krishna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first of all, tell what is your word which you have learned today.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today's my word scarcity. Scarcity means eagerness. And today's my news is your rights. Your rights are stronger in what are you known as traveling public forms such as the street, streets and parks. You also have to speak out on the public promotion like a place in form of government buildings as long as you are not blocking according to the government buildings in infancy with other protects and property with ignis from private policy. One can set result for set on this property the government may not receive you speech if it is taking place on your own property or which according to the property owner. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Krishna, your word was eager. What was the synonym? The meaning of that word was eagerness. The word was
Elker
elcacity. Okay, I can't figure out that. Okay, well, write that and keep the note of it. The topic which you delivered was property.
Right, you are right, sir.
Acha, you are right. Okay, yes. So it is good to know your rights and your because we have these fundamental rights, the six fundamental rights. So one which you are talking was that right to education and right to equality. These are the very basic rights we need to have. So why we need rights? Because we have to work equally in this society, and everyone should be treated equal before the law. And so that's why we need equality. So we will take on the next speaker, which is Vaishnavi, and then Vaishnavi. After Vaishnavi, who is ready?
Sir, I
Naman and Tanmay. Okay, Naman, you will go first. After Naman, Tanmay. Okay, Vaishnavi, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Today's new word is arrogate. Its meaning is to claim or take something without having any right to do so. And today's my topic is Mangal Pandey. Mangal Pandey was a revolutionary freedom fighter who started the revolt of 1857 by doing mutiny in his camp against the Britishers. He was such a brave person who revolted against the Britishers and killed the two officers while serving in the British Army. Mangal Pandey was born in a Brahmin family in Nagwa village located in the upper Balia district in erstwhile Uttar Pradesh. He joined the Bengal army in 1849 as a sepoy in the Bengal army's Bengal Native Infantry of the English East India Company. In 1857, he became a private soldier in the 5th Company in the same 34th Bengal Native Infantry of the Bengal Army. The British Army persons were regularly using infantry rifles where the cartridge which were put inside the gun were bitten off from the teeth. It was rumored that the cartridge which the British Army was using contained animal fat of either cow or pig. This incident further escalated tensions. As a result, Mangal Pandey revolted against the Britishers. He also convinced other fellows sepoys and attacked two British officials, in which one was killed. On going against the Britishers and killing two officials, Mangal Pandey was arrested and faced several trials, and finally he was hanged till death. He was the brave freedom fighter of our independence. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Yes, indeed, a great man which we discuss. So Vaishnavi, good confidence, and we know about Mangal Pandey, one of the legend of our freedom struggle. So we see that every days our soldiers are fighting for our freedom. We are sleeping, we are safe here because someone is there standing across the border, on the border. So Mangal Pandey was one of the freedom fighter, and rightly said, he was behind the one incident which was the cartridge which was used in the bullet was made of pig and the cow skin. So we see that he bravely fought to the British army and British officials. He executed two of them. So you can see that how much courage he was having in him to go against those two officials and to execute him. So we should always take pride on talking about these types of freedom fighters. So next is Tanmay.
yes, sir.
Hello friends, good evening. My today's new word is unity. Unity means togetherness of a particular thing, and my today's topic is renewable energy. Renewable energy, as the name suggested, is an energy which can be renewed or replenished. It is often referred to as clean energy because it is less harmful to the environment as compared to non-renewable energy. Renewable energy is obtained from natural resource and processes that are constantly replenished. We can simply say that it is the energy obtained from the resource which constantly renew themselves. Hence, it is available in a sufficient amount for our use, such that it won't finish no matter how much we use it. Sunlight and wind energy can be taken as an example. This resource keeps flourishing even if their availability is dependent on time and weather, respectively. It is the type of energy obtained from the resource which do not deplete or replenish themselves within a human lifetime. It is opposite to the energy obtained from depleting fossil fuel. Um, Renewable energy resource are those resource which produce renewable energy. They are mostly present in nature. Um, a renewable source is a natural resource that either through natural reproduction or other recurring process replenish the depleted or consume amount of resource within a finite time interval on the human time scale. Solar, wind, biomass, geothermal, and water are major renewable resource. Solar energy is the energy obtained from the sun. The radiant light and heat energy is harnessed by solar collectors. The sun's energy can be captured to generate electricity or heat through a system of panels or mirror. Solar or photovoltaic cells convert sunlight directly into electricity, while solar thermal collectors use heat absorbing panels and a series of attack circulation tubes to heat water or building. Wind power or wind energy makes the use of wind to provide the mechanical power to electric generators through wind turbines so that they can do operations like milling or plumbing. The winds hit two or more propeller like blades around a rotor. This rotor is connected to the main shaft connected to the generator so that when a rotor makes moves, it moves shaft in turn. Hence, electricity is produced as generator operators. Their turbines are installed mostly in high altitude areas. Earth has its own thermal energy source in it. The energy that is generated from the thermal energy stored in the earth is called geothermal energy. Hot springs and volcanoes are used to capture the heat energy, and this heat is directly used for industries for heating their water and other purpose. Hydropower or hydroelectricity is the energy generated by the use of water. Dams and reservoirs are constructed on the flowing water, which use the kinetic energy of the water to run turbines and in turn generate electricity. Hydropower is also generated by making use of tides, known as tidal energy. Energy from the surface of ocean waves is used to produce electricity, known as wave energy. Bioenergy is derived from biomass, which is organic waste and of animals and plants. Biomass contains stored chemical energy. It is burned to produce bioenergy. It makes be converted to biofuel fuel and then use, or it can be directly used to produce heat through combustion. The heat generate from combustion is used to run generators to produce electricity. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Tanmay, very good confidence, and I think you have covered all uh, the non-renewable resources of the energy. So we see that this renewable resources of energy is very important in our coming future. So you have dealt with most of them, and you gave the insight about all of it. And mostly in our India, we are looking for the solar energy to grow it more and more. So the you also told about the solar panel, how it works. So there are photovoltaic cell in these cells which converts the sunlight into electricity. So keep up that confidence, Tanmay. And for everyone, I think these practice will take up to you in participating in various contests in your schools also. So you will also participate there and you will win, isn't it? So next speaker will be Naman, and after it, who will be?
May I, sir?
Okay, Dilip. Fine.
No,
So
sir. My name is Aman.
okay, Aman, we will go after Naman.
Okay, sir.
Please unmute yourself. Naman, turn on the mic.
Alright. Okay, so sorry for that, dear. I was not concentrated on it. Okay, so very very good evening to everybody. My meaning is harass. The means of harass is to be disturbing something or to be famous. I tell it this thing in Hindi. फंसना harass का मतलब होता है फंसना. Okay, so today's my topic is about the election system in India. Today is 25th January, and today is Indian Voters Day. So, to get inspiration from this thing, and I also think I would want to tell some things about the election, and I would want aware to myself with the help of this thing, with the help of this pronunciation. Okay, as we know about it, that India is a federalized country. So firstly, I would want to tell you all the guys what is the meaning of a federalized. Yeah, the meaning of federalized, any types of a country which is broadly divided into two types of a government. In our country, whenever we want to talk, there is a two types of a government. The first is central government, and the second is state government. So firstly, I would want to tell you what are the things which is do in a central government. Yeah, in a central government, there is a three things. The first is the legislature, and second is the executive, and the third is the judiciary. So in the legislature, there is a president, and there is a Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. So I would want to mention some of the point about the president regarding to Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. So as we know that president is the first citizens of a country, and whenever we have want to talk about a Raj Sabha, so Raj Sabha is mainly termed as the council of the state, or it is the people of the house of the country. Okay, so our president will be nominated 550. It means sorry. There is a receipts which is in Raj Sabha is 550, and two of the Anglo Indians which are selected by our president. Okay, so the tenure of the Raj Sabha is mainly 5 year, and people who would be want to get the vote, so they are minimum above the age of 18. So this is the some things about the Raj Sabha, and about the Lok Sabha. This is called the lower house. Okay, so in Lok Sabha there is a 250 sorry 238, yeah, 238 members, and in them there's a 12 which is nominated by the president. So they are the numbers of the persons who are at 12. So they are especially in the literature, in the science, in the art, in all the things. It means they are the personal assistants of the president or the prime minister. Okay, so whenever we have want to talk about the executive, in executive there is a prime minister, and we have also already known about it that all the work it's like there's certain types of a scheme or many big types of a work which is done by our president, sorry, which our by our prime minister. And the third is judiciary. So in the judiciary there is the apex of Supreme Court and High Court. Yeah, Supreme Court. I would want to mention some things about Supreme Court, that it is the highest court in India. As like we have instance whenever any types of a crime or criminal you have want to do, so you want to first go in district court, and after it they will be send you to high court. And whenever the case is not solved in that types of thing, so the judge or any types of lawyer will be send you at the Supreme Court. So this is the highest court in our country. For going in the Supreme Court, sorry, I want to tell you about the Chief Justice. Whenever they have got a 65 age, so they will be retirement. They will be taking retirement from there. Okay, so I would also want to tell Universe Adult Franchise. This is the thing, or this is the scheme.
Okay, I think Naman's network got disconnected in between. Meanwhile, he comes back. Aman, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Hello, good evening, all of you. My name is Aman Kumar Shukla. I study in class 12th. So today's my word is bound. Bound means boundary of any word, boundary of anything. So today's my topic is cell. Cell. Firstly, what is cell? The smallest unit is made up of living organism is known as cell. And next is shape of cell. Next is who is discovered the cell. The cell was discovered by the scientist name is uh, Robin Hooke. Yes, Robin Hooke, and it was years is 1665. So second is shape of cell, the different shape and size of the cells. So some cells are too small, do not see in our naked eye. For example, amoeba, hydra, etc., etc. And some cells are big, do see in our eye. For example, the egg of an ostrich. And next is the how many parts of cell. Cells are two types. How many types of cell? Second is two types of cell: multicellular and unicellular. First, unicellular. What is unicellular? Unicellular is the organs which make only one. No, sir. The organs which make only one cells is known as unicellular. For example, amoeba, hydra, etc. And some organism which are made many cells is known as multicellular. For example, human beings, plants, and animals, etc., etc. Second is structures of cell. There are three main structures of cells. First, cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm. First, cell membrane. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. Plasma membrane and it is found in all cells and the separates the inner wall from the outer environment. The main functions of the cell wall is given shapes to the cell and regulates the transport of the minerals from entering and exiting the cells. Yes. And second is nucleus. Nucleus. Nucleus is a membrane bound organelle that contains the cell chromosomes. Yes. Pores. Pores in the nuclear membrane allows through the passes of molecules in and out of the nucleus. The main functions of the nucleus is the activities of the cell and transfer and carrying the genes. Yes. And third is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. The cell membrane is surrounded by the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid, and it present in the space between of cell membrane and nucleus. The main functions of the cytoplasm is cell evolution and cell evolutions and growth. So my topic was end and thankful for you. Thankful to all of you.
Okay, Aman. Good confidence, and I think you are a good science student, and we all love science, reading it and discovering knowledge and gaining more and more
Yes,
knowledge. So good. The topic was the cell. So it is a
yes, sir.
very important part of our human body, and
Yes, sir.
indeed our all living organism. So you said you gave very much insight about it, the cytoplasm, nucleus, cell membrane, and all that. So keep studying hard, and we will also see that you practice in the time in a given time frame. Okay, all of you must
Okay.
not take so much long in the lecturate. Just remember that you have to give introduction, keep some body of the lecturate, and lastly conclude your lecturate. So we will take this practice in coming sessions. Till then, next speaker. Okay, who is it?
Sir, may I?
Ashish. Okay,
Ye-
go ahead.
yes, sir.
So we are running out of time, but we will take whoever comes now also. Okay. Okay,
Yes,
start.
sir. Very good evening to everyone. Today's my word is poaching. Poaching means illegal hunting, and today's my topic is Elon Musk biography. Elon Musk is a businessman, entrepreneur, and investor, and CEO of his company. And his full name is Elon D. Musk, and he's born on 28 June 1971, and 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. He have three countries citizenship, namely first is South Africa and Canada and United States. He have many of companies like that Tesla, SpaceX, the the Boring Company and Neuralink. His Tesla company make a car. The Tesla company's car are driverless and AI based. His and the Tesla cars are running through a battery electric current, not produce any type of pollution. And the his boring company make a tunnel, and this boring company save from any of type traffic jam. And his SpaceX company launching a rocket, and Neuralink company work at electric circuits. And that this is the company of Elon Musk. And thank you. My topic is yours.
Okay, Ashish. Good. Uh, I think you inspire from Elon Musk, isn't it? So Elon Musk is one of the great personality and one of the richest person on this earth. Okay. So
Yes,
you gave a good insight about it. Keep that confidence, and also try to read about more social topics and maybe political topics and defense related. It would give more and more help to you. Okay, next is, who is it next?
Sir, can
you
I?
may.
Who is it? From the
Sir,
Om
okay,
ID. Okay, Om, you are there. Okay, then Parth. Okay, fine.
thank
We
you,
are
sir.
left with Om, Parth, and Komal, isn't it? Komal, are you also
Sir,
there?
can I?
Okay, Om.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
भैया my topic is also not over.
Oh, no, no problem, Naman. I think you have spoken for at least 2 minutes, to more than 2 minutes.
Okay, so I will be told this thing tomorrow or today.
Yes, you may continue tomorrow. No, no problem.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
Om.
Thank you, sir. Hello, friends. Good evening. Today, I am talking first about Durga Puja. Durga Puja is one of the most popular festival of the India. It is celebrated every year by Hindus people is the Lord of the happiness. Durga Puja is mainly Bengal festival of the celebrating in month of the September or October during a term season. In this festival, good Durga is worship. It was the day when good Durga killed Mahishasur. She son is also called Mahishasur Mardani. Durga Puja is celebrated on the victory of a good evil. Durga is a symbol of the Shakti and Hindu's traditional. The festival of the Durga Puja is celebrated with great pomp for the 10 days, and 10 days of this festival is called um, Dashera or Vidashami. The festivals and which the of the idea of good Durga is water uh, water bodies for Vidashami. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Om. Good. Religious topic and very well covered. And we all know about Durga Puja. So Durga Puja is one of the greatest celebration of the Hindu, and we don't. I should not tell much about this Durga Puja because all of us know about it. and it is a victory of good over evil. So, Parth, come on next.
Yes, thank you so much. So, my today's word is namesake. So, namesake that means is your name is same and my name is same. So, where we can say that we are namesake. So, friends, today my topic is about a Girish Sharma. Girish Sharma is a very famous badminton player, and I hope that you know about what who is Girish Sharma. Girish Sharma is Girish Sharma was born 27th August 1985. Is an Indian television presenter, even host, and we can also know about comedian. His occupation is comedian, as in entire. Girish Sharma, uh, as known as for his anchorer training videos on YouTube. Girish Sharma has hosted Amitabh Bachchan, Jaya Bachchan, and anniversary functions, etc. His performance was praised by many at Sonam Kapoor and Anand Ujhepre wedding night. Girish Sharma won Best Award in Indian Gold Award Wedding Sutra in Future Award in 2021. So Girish Sharma is also known about the badminton's champion, but in some accident he uh, he lost her leg. So in that way, is a very big challenge for her that how he can do it. And he also worked in a Zoom TV as a producer. Uh, as a in a night, there's a one show Kapil Sharma. There's he also worked in there, and his father was passed away on the 10th class when he was in 10th class. So his father was passed away of that time. So that is the very big challenge of that person, because he also uh, losing her her leg, and but he also famous, and he also have a YouTube channel. I don't name the YouTube name of their channel, and uh, and he also famous. Thank you so much.
Okay, Parth, you need to boost your confidence. Okay, first of all, but good, you are coming up daily in the practice. So the next thing is that you should also come up with different topics, because I think in previous sessions you have also delivered about Ravindra Jain, sorry for that. So you should also cover most of the different topics, because you are aspiring for NDA, isn't it? So you need to study about the social issues and the religious, not religious but defense aspect, and other topics. So I think you are getting me. And okay, Komal, next.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today's my new word is self-esteem. Self-esteem means self-respect. Okay. Then my today's topic is organic farming. Agriculture in India is exposed to the interference of several environmental issues such as climate change, global warming, and preservation of soil, water, and air agents, etc. These forces compel the agricultural sectors of our country to find innovative modes of production, as well as which are more respect. The methods lead to the.
Am I audible to all of you?
In all the scenarios of agriculture energy 2030 perspective. In order to define organic farming, the current agricultural strategy needs to be discussed first. Such strategy involves a repeated use of fertilizers, chemicals, degrades the quality of crops for the commercial benefits by increasing the units of production. According to the experts, such action will take its toll and will have a notable effect on the health conditions of the consumer as well as the fertility of the land used as agricultural lands. The definition of organic farming states that it is an agriculture chemicals, recycle inorganic fertilizers, other harmful substances such as pesticides, insect repellents, etc. The current agricultural system in most countries primarily focuses on the production output. The Indian agricultural sector remains self-reliant during the emergence of the green. Thank you, sir.
I think there was network problem on my side because I didn't hear you completely. Okay. Fine. The topic was organic farming, isn't it, Komal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yes, good. You have covered it completely, and you are confident in your narration also. So we all know that what is organic farming, as Komal has said, and it is very beneficial in our agriculture. And we know that India is a agriculture dominant country. So we have to tackle we have to keep our production very much efficient because this organic farming also helps the keep the fertility of the soil because the fertilizers or the chemical fertilizers which we use is going to harm in the longer run. So it is an important topic, and so I think most of us has covered. Is anyone remaining? Yeah, anyone? Okay, I think most of us have delivered. Okay, sir, I would like to call sir to say some of the words, and we will end the session after that. Yes.
Okay, good evening, Jai Hind, everyone. Already we are 15 minutes late. We have overshoot our time.
Yes, sir.
But still, uh, tomorrow is a great day. I just want to pass one message. Let's remember our forefathers, the freedom fighters who gave their blood and life for our today's freedom. Tomorrow, take at least one resolution that in your life, what kind of great work you will be taking up. When I am saying great work, it can be for surrounding, it can be for nature, it can be for society, it can be for nation. At least some kind of resolution, some kind of thought process right in the childhood can start. That is the only sincere request today because we have already overshoot the time. Another one point, use this forum for your personality development. Focus on your practices. Mistakes will happen. Don't worry. Mistakes do happen. Pronunciations, vocabulary, some kind of speaking style. Just improve day by day. When there is a recording facilities available, review your sessions, how you are speaking, how is your flow, because you are the best judge. Audience doesn't know what was going on in your mind when you were speaking. So when you speak, you had planned to speak something, but delivery happens in some other direction. And thereafter, once you get to listen your own speech, correlate what all points you wanted to speak and what you spoke and how you spoke. This is a beautiful relation. You must analyze and practice. Okay, good. So far, things are going very well. Kumar, you can take over. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. And we should always remember what sir has told, and will not take much time. We will end the session here. Okay. So advance Happy Republic Day to all, and from the Josh team.
Same to
Okay. So Jai Hind. Have a good night.
Sir, same to you.
Same to you, sir. Jai Hind. Good night.